Hello, y'all. Welcome to this Pick a Power reading. Welcome to your week. It doesn't really matter if you're starting in the beginning of the week or not. It's like the next 7 days. But this is a cheers to a beautiful week ahead reading. We're going to do some flower divination with flowers I picked and some other stuff, some cards, some chimes. So hopefully y'all enjoy this one. It is timeless. You can listen for any season you want, any week of the year. Y'all will find links to Patreon and links to the tip jar if you're interested in those down below in the description, as well as your disclaimer and the timestamps when you're ready to skip ahead to your reading. So we have option 1 represented by the pile of gathered flowers, and there's a few other things in here, birch bark namely. Okay, option 2 has this flower dish in it, and I noticed that there was a petal stuck to it somehow, so I'm inspired to go around and put petals in here and do something with that, but haven't got there yet. So the purple flower dish with the little white petal clinging on there is on option 2. In option 3, at the end here, you have this flower ring. I actually like this quite a bit. So this is over here on top of your pile. If y'all want some more time selecting your reading, please pause the video and take it now. I'm going to move into option 1 with all of you selecting option 1. So I'll see you at your reading. Alright, option 1. We're going to start with the tarot. Today we are going to start with the tarot. We're using Hobbit Tarot. It's have to be a sunny week. There's some sunny days here. I'm intuitively interpreting the cards today. We have the 3 of Cups at the end. Okay. So here's the message. Well, here's the leading message I'm getting for you. Is it fun? Are you enjoying who you're around, where you are, what you're doing? The 3 of Cups is an energy of kind of playfulness, enjoying oneself, and it's here in the outcome. So it's like, if you're prioritizing that, if that's a goal, I see that reflected with the cards. And the Sun card too is about pleasure. It can be about hobbies. Okay, we have the Star card here, manifestation, Ace of Coins, new beginning, new potential. So this is definitely something to celebrate and to enjoy. And I feel like the guides are saying, what do you have to lose? What do you have to gain from like celebrating early or finding ways to have fun and be joyous and have pleasure in your life before you reach your manifestations or while you wait. There's a liberation here that's really highlighted because it's the leading card. We have the 8 of Swords reversed. There's maybe a shedding of an old skin or some sort of liberation that's nice. There's illumination here with the sun. This is pleasurable. This is happy energy. But the Hanged Man does show up, indicating there could be some delays or some things on pause or hold this week. For some of you, you're glad about this because the Queen of Swords is reversed, and it's like, oh, my mind's not ready for it, or this has been mentally taxing, somebody's not understanding me, I'm not understanding somebody else, or the details of a situation with the Queen of Swords. The Hierophant is also reversed, so we could be dealing with non-traditional energy or maybe a bending of the rules in certain ways. With the Star card here, though, it feels like an evolving of something. It's like this is the new age way of doing it, or this is, the new version of me's way. I've learned the traditions, I've learned, whatever, and now like I'm reinventing, or there's a very creative energy here where you're able to make something your own. A lot of you, this is touching you with your hobbies, or this may have to do with your children, raising children as well. This could have to do with new streams of income, new jobs, new career opportunities with the Ace of Coins. But it's about happiness. It's about flow. It's about joy. And with the King of Wands reverse, we have some contrast to this showing up. This could also be retrograding energy through either Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. It could be some sort of challenge or struggle, possibly, or uncertainty related to somebody with either air sign, because we have that up here too, or fire sign or Taurus placements. There could also be a retrograde happening with Mercury or through one of the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and that's influencing your week a bit if so. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's a great week to wish upon a star. Wish upon the stars. Look at all these stars. Work with star energy, star magic. The sun is a star. Your light, what you illuminate onto the world and the way that you shine is definitely highlighted. And a thing of beauty, the guides want you to know that you're beautiful, and there's a lot of opportunity this week for your beauty to be seen and for you to be enjoying beautiful things on your own and or with others. The Three of Cups, having a good time. So let's go ahead and get some flowers on this and look at the other cards. Okay. These are showing up as like little green berries, green fruit, green berries. Some of you that could specifically connect into your week. You got the birch tree energy here as well. Lovely pink, reddish colored flowers. Yeah, something's expired. We've got these brown flowers here that are dried up. But with that, there's a new beginning. It's like with the ending or the dying away of the old, there's a new beginning for sure. With the Ace of Coins, some of you have mixed feelings or mixed energy about that with the King of Wands reversed. Maybe it's a bittersweet thing. I don't know. But what else am I looking at here? I see for some of you some sort of bracelet or ring, something circular, maybe oval, that could be significant this week. Quite a lot about green too, the color green, whether it's green vegetables, it's green flowers, other plants. I do feel like a chlorophyll energy with that, but for some of you it could be green clothing, green makeup, green jewelry, green whatever showing up. And I'm seeing lined paper. For some of you, this is a special colored lined paper. This is maybe a scroll. There's something different about this, something kind of special about this paper, this stationery that's being shown. Okay, and a butterfly. Some of you are going to see a butterfly, or that actually is now looking a bit like a pink dragon. So winged ones are coming up. There's something about winged ones here. This could be related to Pisces, Leo energy for some of you, maybe even Virgo energy. This could be spirit guide energy. This could just be like you're seeing a really cool butterfly or dragonfly, something like this. This could be in a movie or a book you're reading, etc. All right, let's go ahead and look at these cards you have here. Kuan Yin, kindness and nurturing. The crocus, cheerfulness. It is spring again. The earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. Some of you are apt to channel some poems, be writing some poetry and or reading some, being read some poetry this week. Definitely very new beginning energy with the crocus and the Ace of Coins. There's something that's really brand spanking new very early. And it's really good, really important this week to tap into this energy of kindness and nurturing for yourself. Fill your cup with it, and allow this in. Allow yourself to magnetize this energy, nurturing from others and kindness from others. But also to let your cup overflow some too, and be putting this out into the universe. Kindness and nurturing energy. With the new beginning energy especially, it's like, how infant babies need more nurturing and more kindness perhaps than, older. We all need it. But it's like when something is very new, very young, sometimes we need to dedicate a little more time, energy, love, kindness, nurturing, etc. into it. So whatever it is, a relationship, a connection, a project, a new phase in your life, a new material thing you're welcoming into your world, such as a car, a home, maybe. Extra kindness and nurturing. Evolution, earth changes, climate change, and transformation. And the message, positive news, positive outcome. So this is apt to be predicting some positive news coming in for you, a positive outcome with the Three of Cups. This is something that lights you up, brings you joy, all of these yellows. Some of you are experiencing weather changes. Some of you, this is topic of conversation. You're learning things about Earth's changes, climate change, transformations going on. That feels like it could be a collective energy, but it could also be a personal energy. It could have to do with your hobbies or things you care about. Okay, let's go ahead and get you some chimes. A little chime time for pile 1. Back. And it's up to be the physical back. Okay. Send love to your back. Do loving things that are good for your back. For some of you, this may be you're giving or receiving a back rub, back massage, or you're getting a back scratcher. You've got here the little gummy snacks. Okay, gummy bears. Somebody might really like gummy bears. Are you eating some gummies this week? Gifting gummies, some sort of connection there. Something is gummy. It could also be that, not necessarily the candies, but there's something that's gummy. And you have the newspaper here as well, with the positive news in the newspaper. Some of you, this could literally be referring to a newspaper, some sort of, like where news is shared. Online newspaper maybe, or whatever it is. But there may be a lot of positive news and things. Some of you might do some writing on this, or reporting positive news, sharing your positive news with others, receiving positive news from people. You got the firefighter leg. I'm not sure what that means. We've got the letter O near it as well, so maybe that helps you figure it out. You can do a brain dump with the letter O to expand your messages even further. The King of Wands reverse and the fire leg, it's like really channeling and balancing energy and passion, not letting yourself burn out, have excess fire, be destructive in ways in your life, but having it balanced in such a way so it can motivate you and inspire you and others and propel you forward. Balance of exercise as well. It could be very hot though. There might be burn warnings in effect. Some of you, there might be a fire near you or something like this. Some of you could be working with fire through candles or campfires, or it's a timeless reading, so wood stoves, fireplaces, things like that. Take it however it resonates. If it does, We have wishes here, and it's upside down. I feel like it's maybe leaning towards wish fulfillment, or like we're getting out of this mode where we're wishing. There's a time and place for it with the star card. It's like there's a time and place for it. I am honest with myself about what it is I desire, what I wish for. I make my lists. I say my prayers. I do my meditation, whatever it is. But then I surrender and I release it, and I move into a different vibrational frequency with the Ace of Coins. And the foot here, the leg, it's like I take a physical step in the direction to make things happen and to go about living my life, rather than being in this obsessive energy of I want, I wish, I want, I wish. Of course. Okay. Peace. Lots and lots of little peace signs. Okay. Peaceful vibes. Some of you, peaceful art is also coming through, or it's like bringing some sort of peaceful vibration into communications. Okay, Yogi Tea Tag messages, compassion will make you beautiful. And on that note, I need to leave y'all and move into the next pile. It's been fun. I hope y'all will come back and join me again for another reading sometime. Make sure you subscribe if you're new so you can easily find the channel, and hit the notification bell if you want notifications when videos are released. Many blessings to you. Have a wonderful week, and bye-bye. All right, option 2. Here we are at yours. We're going to start with your tarot. And let's see what we have for the week ahead for option 2. Okay, Spirit guides. Okay, for some of you, there could be a retrograde happening through one of the water signs, a retrograde through Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. For some of you, there's something here, it's emotionally unsettling. It doesn't sit well in your heart, or emotionally it doesn't seem to align just right and please the Queen of Cups. And so I'm seeing you were taking swift action with that, the Eight of Wands. Some of you, travel might be involved. Somebody's traveling, somebody's getting some space, some distance, maybe going on a trip, or exercise, or exercising. Six of Wands is reversed. Five of Swords is right side up. There's a dream here. There's a desired victory, a desired goal. It may be worth the mental arguments with oneself or with others, and so that may be coming up or has occurred. The Five of Cups is reversed. Yeah, it's like I deserve better than disappointment and being unsatisfied. And so what do? The Eight of Wands, we take swift action. The Chariot, we move on our life path regardless of whether or not others have something negative to say about that with the Five of Swords. The Knight of Cups is reversed as well. I understand and see here, like some of you, your feelings may be hurt, or other people's feelings are hurt, something. We wish that it was easier, or there's something here with the emotions. This may have to do with your romantic life, or it could be platonic love as well as possibly dating or unions. We have the Page of Wands and the Seven of Swords energy at the end. Page of Wands. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your flowers and things on here too. Intuitively interpreting these cards, things today. What we have their week ahead. I see some sort of noisemaker for some of you. Maybe this is an instrument. Maybe this is like a party favor. It's showing up as yellow. This could be somebody expressing jealousy or recognizing that there's jealousy and what we can do about it. Like, how can we switch gears? How can we make, if it's our energy, we're feeling jealousy, like where can we feel prosperity? Where can we feel joy with the yellow? Where can we warm this energy up? And if it's somebody else's, it's like, how do we keep our thoughts, our emotions high vibe, and embrace this joy and this light energy? Yeah, there's a lot of lights and shadows. Got this whole sticks and stones energy. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But yours is like sticks and stones. Let's not have them hurt my bones. Let's build something with them. Let's do something constructive. Let's build something with them. And I'm seeing the number 3 in connection to creativity. For some of you, this is a sexual thing. There's like maybe you're polyamorous, okay? But for a lot of you, this is like a creative energy, and this could be a destined thing with the Chariot here. I feel like some of you may be destined to collaborate with 2 other people on some sort of creative project or endeavor. Your lives are connecting in a very meaningful way, even if it seems basic or simplistic, or like it doesn't mean much on the surface. With the Chariot here, it feels like it is destined. And there's happiness involved in this. Again, there's creative energy coming from each person, and it looks like a gorgeous triangle, a gorgeous trinity, something that can create movement. And the Page of Wands is here. You may just be beginning with these people or this project. I feel like you're doing the best you can to take the action steps you're meant to take with the information that you have. A lot of you, you're new with something, or you're in some sort of new territory. And the Seven of Swords is saying, do keep one foot on the ground, do, glance over your shoulder, keep an eye out, because there is some trickstery energy out in the universe and could be around. And for some of you, this is you being clever, this is you being innovative and creative, and maybe seeing where you can bend some rules, or where you may need to look a little deeper into something, reframe something, to have it work out all right for you, or have some sort of success. There's a lot of love here, and the guys are talking about self-love in relation to something that's maybe dying away or old here. The dried brown flowers on the Queen of Cups reverse, and this pink flower here, the greens, a lot of heart chakra energy, okay? Yeah, the heart, I feel like your heart is transforming things this week, and this could be a collective energy as well. There is fresh new energy, fresh new beginnings. Some of you, they're really bringing me to the new moon as an important point in the cycle with this fresh new energy, and this like clean energy too, this white energy. Okay. What else do we have here? Bananas. I'm seeing bananas, banana peels, corn husks. For some of y'all, that could connect into your week, something you're doing, eating. Maybe you're making corn husk dolls. I don't know. Yeah, there's things of great beauty that are very small or minute. Whether this is something really beautiful that happens, that just takes a few seconds. Maybe you see a butterfly. Maybe this is small in size, but it's very beautiful. And I feel like maybe motivating or inspiring for a lot of you. Some of you are finding some sort of new dark leafy green, or this is maybe spinach or some other green that you like. Be eating that this week. And I feel like it's good for not just your physical body, but it's like soul food too. It's healing for the emotion, for the emotional body, for the mental body. These flowers smell wonderful. I'm so glad I'm working with them right now. All right, we're gonna get you some chimes too, and we've got some more cards to flip over, just a few more. So let's go ahead and do your chimes first. Some of you, it's like your ships are coming in, or you get word that your ships have come in, and you're like, okay, so how do I get where I need to go to receive this or to claim something? The script, that could represent a letter for some of you, or a map or directions. You got all these horses, men on horses. You got the travel cards here. So, yeah, and even here he's climbing up. So let's see. Chime time for pile 2. What do we have here? Double gold energy. Gold's a powerful color to work with this week. Some of you may be given something golden in color, or see something golden in color stands out. I've got a sled. Okay, it could be wintertime when you're listening. This is timeless. Some of you might be going sledding or seeing sledders. Sledders, is that a word? There's some sort of connection. Maybe it's something in a movie. Maybe it's a knick-knack like this. Sledding. We have the stone, river stone here, the 8 of Wands. So nature is going to speak. There will be, when you go on your journeys, your travels, near or far, nature will speak. If you have eyes to see, ears to hear, there's definitely some communication that comes in there. And for some of you, it could bring healing or some sort of relief in relation to where you may have yet to succeed or have failed with some sort of endeavor, or about some sort of victory or outcome that you're dreaming up. Okay, we have here the rabbit. You can look up rabbit as a spirit guide. Some of you will see a bunny, or there's something beautiful with a rabbit on it. Maybe it's a piece of jewelry, piece of clothing, so forth, a painting. And then we have the prayer chime here with the Page of Wands. So the guides want you to know that being still, meditating, praying, writing out intentions, plans, things like this are action steps. They can be the ideal first steps. With the Page of Wands here, you have this sort of newbie energy. It's like taking more relaxed action or subtle action at times. Okay, let's go ahead. Sweet treats too for some of you. The wrappers here, symbolic of sweet treats. Okay, let's see what you have for cards. Pile 2, you have lost love, surrender, healing, release. And 9 of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, and protection. Very watery energies with yours. Maybe your water signs, maybe you're connecting with other people, whoever they are. Maybe a spouse, a lover, somebody you're dating. Maybe it's a club you belong to. There's a lot of water signs or water sign energy here. Some of you, the water will be very healing for you this week and bring great beauty. It could be a great week to go to the river, go to the lake, go to the beach, take some extra showers, take a bath, charge your water, do some sort of ritual here. Okay. You have Maulisa, balance. Yeah, new moon to full moon is also highlighted. And Venice Malo, delicate, fleeting beauty. When life is not coming up roses, look to the weeds and find the beauty hidden within them. So I love you. So, yeah, we have the night and the day, the dark and the light, the sad and the happy, the dualities here very much, balance energy. We do have that like silver lining aspect that comes up, but it's very much like, well, what is good about if something's problematic and it's causing sadness or any sort of unpleasant emotion, and it may be something very tragic. I'm not trying to steer you away from processing your pain. It's important to do your thing yourself rather than pave over it. But there is some sort of light within the darkness. There is some sort of positive within the negative. And so when life is not coming up roses, look to the weeds and find the beauty hidden within them. If you're getting things other than you've desired or you've asked or you prayed for, can you find the good in it, in what you're receiving? Because it doesn't mean that you won't receive what you're after or something even better. And this can help realign your vibration and help you tap into more beauty, okay, and more of the blessings that are meant for you. That's what I'm getting for messages. I hope y'all enjoyed it and it was helpful today. I appreciate your feedback if you'd like to let us know. And have a beautiful week. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can return easy peasy for another reading when and if you are ready. And adios, my friends. Bye, Pile 2. Alright, option 3. Here we go. Sweep the dirt away, sweep the dust away. Okay, so starting off the week, or fresh from this moment, the guides are saying, like, get rid of the old, clean it up, clean up the environment, your thoughts, whatever, however it applies. Pansy, sweet thoughts, pray you love, remember, and there are pansies, that's for thoughts. Your tarot. It's interesting pansies kind of flew out like that because I've been starting with the tarot with these. King of Cups, Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands. Oh, this looks like an emotionally rich time for a lot of you. But we do have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. There's the potential for some sort of misfortune or loss. It could be kind of a protective energy. You want to nurture, keep, protect the good in your life, the good feelings, the love you have, the things you love doing. King of Coins. Tower reverse. Most of you will succeed with that because the Tower is reversed. It's Queen of Coins, yep. Okay, Page of Cups reverse and 10 of Coins reverse. There's room for better, there's room for more. I see that you're aware of that, you can see that. And there's this energy of, in the emotional body for some of you, and this may be your energy, this may be somebody else's. I think for a lot of you it's your energy, at least in part. It's affecting you. It's like, how do I explain this? What am I looking at? Four of Wands is reversed. Well, some of you might, with the Four of Wands reverse is a leading energy. This is either predicting or saying, plan for fun in the future. Like, plan for a celebration, plan for a party, plan for a weekend adventure. You have a lot of different zodiac signs, the potential for any of the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water signs here, air sign, not air signs, fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. They all show up with the cards, as well as Capricorn again here and Scorpio here. So these could represent characters in your story, things going on with the astrology. Of course, there could be air signs in your life as well, but they're not appearing with the cards. I feel like y'all are grounding your energy. The King of Coins and the Queen of Coins is sandwiching this Tower reverse, and it's like, yeah, you could create quick, sudden change. You could shock the world. You could let the world shock you. You could throw the baby out with the bathwater, let the tower come tumbling down and just start from scratch, recreate your life. But no, why? You have the King of Cups, you have the Queen of Wands, you have the King and Queen of Coins. So it's like, I've built this for myself. I've built this reputation with my career. I've built this amount of wealth. I've built this stability in my life. I've tended to my health, and I have formed my body and connected with my body in such a way and nourished it in such a way. I've developed, I have these skills, these talents. I've made this. No, I don't want to destroy it. I'm enjoying it and looking at how I can make it even better. Okay, and I want to protect it. I want to avoid that misfortune if I can with the Wheel of Fortune. But it's also talking about how you handle setbacks or bad luck or misfortune. And the King of Coins and the Queen of Coins here is saying you're being very practical. You're coming back to basics, you're grounding your energy, you're going out, you're talking to Earth about it, and listening. You're whatever it is you need to do that's practical. Let's go ahead and get you some flowers and things. Okay. A lot of them over here covering up the Four of Wands reverse. So flowers may bring beauty into your life. They may help you feel inspired and want to, plan for that wonderful date at the end of the week, that, that romantic getaway or that vacation or that party, that celebration. It may also be talking about bringing flowers into a party, a celebration. If you've got a baby shower to plan or a wedding to plan or a birthday to plan, flowers are a great touch. Okay, a lot of color, a lot of light coming through as well. There's somebody here who's very emotionally mature with the King of Cups. There's a very generous energy here with the Queen of Wands, very giving, very loving, very expressive. And again, like, we have a very healthy energy, very grounded, very balanced, very practical, maybe good with money or finances, perhaps organized with the Queen of Coins and King of Coins. The Page of Cups is reversed, and I feel like there's some things where it's like you have opportunities to go astray or to get your feet wet with something, try out some new things. Some of you might put that on the back burner or need some time to think about that, or immediately say, no, you know what, I don't want to stray, or that'll be a distraction. I like what I have. I'm going to stick with what I have, what's tried and true, what I know, and what's working. The Page of Cups reversed. Okay. So I'm seeing a rose here. Somebody's name could be Rose, but I think a lot of you, this is actually going to be a rose. It's like a deeper red burgundy type color rose. There's a soulful passion within you, and within this week, the potential with the King of Cups here can really go as deep as we want to go. And I'm seeing like bringing warmth to the paper, bringing warmth to the page, whether this is related to forms you need to fill out, whether this is your journaling, whether this is love notes you're writing, or poems you're writing, stories, whatever you're doing. There's something here about bringing warmth to the page. For some of you, this could be about highlighting things with a yellow highlighter. Maybe this is school related, or you've taken notes to highlight things. Someone is giving something with respect, whether that's you or somebody else. There's some sort of bounty or harvest, something to share, some sort of offering, and it is given with the utmost respect and in a very respectful way as well. Someone might have some like, ooh, is it okay to accept this? Or the Wheel of Fortune, is there some sort of strings attached? But the King of Coins tells me, ground your energy, connect with Earth. Take some breaths if you need to, but you have what's within you to make the right choices and decisions. And I don't feel like things are, it feels like, well, let's go ahead and get your chimes and your other cards out. Full picture. Okay, we've got here a teepee or a tent. Some of y'all may be camping. This could be related to a fire sign person in some way for some of you. We've got the hook, like a coat hook or hat hook. We got this bird here. What is this? Is this a pelican? I'm not sure what bird this is supposed to be. It's a bird. And the traffic cone, blue traffic cone. Okay, some of you, yeah, like something going on. Okay, so the element water, which can be love, romance, your feelings, your emotions, the emotional body, the superconscious, the subconscious, all these things. The Page of Cups is reversed too. So it's like it's under construction with the traffic cone. In some way, it's under construction. Get enough sleep. I feel like there's certain things that'll happen automatically when you're just taking care of your health. Eating well, getting enough sleep, the right balance of exercise, expressing yourself. All these healing energies, tapping into these healing energies, because there is positive change and there is some shifts and things in the works. We have a green wave here, earth and water combo. For some of you, this could be somebody's chart. It could manifest in other ways too, the earth and the water. That shows up strongly. Green wave, okay. This could also be like hills, hilly terrain, or mountains. Let's see what you have for any cards here. Brave Spirit, Artemis. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. This is probably talking about you. That makes a lot of sense though, because you have all of these royals, the kings and the queens here, and heavy is the head that wears the crown, and they do have to be brave enough to make decisions that'll affect the collective or the whole, the family unit. This could be talking about the kingdom, the whole kingdom. And let's see what else we have. Jewel within a teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. And hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. Oh, there's such synergy that I feel I'm tapping into between you, the non-physical, your thoughts, your spirit, and you, the physical body. And this is really beautiful, really juicy energy. If there are fragmented parts of yourself, this could be the week where you call them back and you integrate them back in. Jewel within a teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. And this may also be you reconnecting spiritually, emotionally, maybe in the physical, with certain people
maybe places, things, but people, pets from the past, whether it's family, it's exes, it's friends you've fallen out of touch with, or any other sort of person in your life. So a lot of beautiful stuff showing up here for you guys, and there's a lot of this like viney sort of energy as well. I'm not sure what to make of that. For some of you, it could be something in particular that you're working with, and maybe this is string or yarn for you. Yeah, these roots too, again, go into like that grounding your energy, connecting to earth and letting earth nurture you some as well, energetically as well as physically, spiritually as well as physically. Look more into Artemis to expand your messages further if you're inspired to do that. Brave spirits. Brave spirits. Okay. So I do see for some of you, you're making some brave choices related to money. You have a certain level of wealth or money, material things, and you might be releasing some of them, investing them, putting them back into circulation, sharing in some way, or this may have to do with some sort of calculated risk to them, and your priorities and what really matters. I do feel like you're safe and protected, and there is the potential for misfortune. I'm not going to sugarcoat that with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, but the cards really do indicate that most of you, you're going to tap into something that is not failure, that is success, that is balanced, that is beautiful, that is true with a capital T. And yeah, the 10 of coins is the 10 of coins to me, whether it's reversed or it's right side up, it's still the 10 of coins, and it's still a massive amount of wealth, abundance, material success, and I don't know what else to say. It's time for me to leave your reading. If y'all enjoyed the reading, I appreciate your feedback, letting us know. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to be notified. Have a beautiful week. There's also this message in closing. There's this message about plants, okay, with the 2 pentacles here, Queen of Coins, King of Coins, and the pansy. Plants reflecting ourselves back to us, like how we are one with the earth. We are a part of it and we are one with it, and there's this sort of holographic nature, or this reflective nature. Sometimes, you know, the trees, I've recently found a tree that is like hugging a tree. It looks like it's hugging, the tree is hugging a tree. And so you know, that's something we do as humans too. We hug each other, right? And the pansies have faces like we have faces. And so I think this is really neat and cool, and some of y'all will find some beautiful things this week if you keep your eye out, and maybe ear out too, you know, where plants and other aspects of earth are reflecting things that humans do or that you do back to you, and that's pretty cool. So peace out, many blessings, bye-bye.